my name is Ed Zarinsky. I work for Gilbane Building Company. I have been a United Way campaign coordinator for 20 years. After the first year I started working as an ambassador, then I had the opportunity to go out into 30 other corporations and help them run their campaigns. Ever since, I've been given the opportunity to help Gilbane facilitate our campaign to grow what we do for the United Way. You as a coordinator can help facilitate others to participate in a way that we could do so much more than we can by ourselves. And as a coordinator, that's what our job is, help other people.
Hi, I'm Stephanie DuPont and I work for the Washington Trust Company. Being a parent myself, one of the most important things for me is being able to read to my children. And during our campaign, I was amazed to find out how many children do not have books in their home. And it really inspired me to talk to my daughter, who had a birthday coming up, and we asked her friends to bring books to her birthday party instead of presents. And we would then donate those books to the United Way. And it was a little hard at first for her as a 5-year-old to understand, but we talked about it and she understood, and she was happy to be able to donate to children who were less fortunate than she was. And we really want to thank our campaign coordinators for really empowering us to make Rhode Island a better place. So thank you.
We sometimes don't realize that even the least little thing that we can do for someone will make a difference in their life. I can tell you from my personal experience that it does matter. When I was a little girl, we used to move around quite a bit, and when we landed at a particular place, I decided to join a Girl Scout troop. All my friends were in the troop, and it was very exciting to me, and I was happy to have that opportunity. But as my membership progressed and weeks went by, I wasn't going to my meetings with my dues in hand. And there was a trip planned, and we had to pay for that as well. So you can imagine, when I got home and told my mother that I had this expense for her, she was a little disheartened by that. And she explained to me that she absolutely did not have the money to send me. And as a result, I would not be able to go back to Girl Scout meetings. A little bit of time went by, and one day a knock came at the door, and it was my Girl Scout troop leader asking to speak with my mother. And she asked my mother what the problem was. And she loved having me in the troop, and the girls missed me, and I was very happy there. And my mother explained to her that she could not afford for the dues, for the trips, for the uniforms, for any of it. At that point, Mrs. Brown's face just lit up, and she said, "I know what to do. Denise can come because there's a fund for that." And my mother asked her, "What kind of a fund would there be for this?" And she said, "The United Way." You can only imagine how excited I was to hear this. I went on a scouting trip and stayed in Girl Scouting for many years, thanks to the United Way and for the campaign that allowed this to happen. It changed my life. I never would have known another side of life except the poor side. I would have never known about the opportunities that were available to me if it weren't for that experience. And I can tell you, as campaigners, as coordinators, that you make a difference, and I'm here today to tell you that very thing. So thank you.